What's going on, world? So I haven't done a semen retention video in a while, so I figured this would be a good time. It was just 20 something degrees out here, but now the sun came out and I'm wearing my all black, so like it feels like it's a solid 50 or 60, so it's actually kind of warm now. Denver weather anyway. So yeah, semen retention. So for those of you that are new to this concept, semen retention is literally just no ejaculation whatsoever. It's like the real version of NoFap. NoFap is kind of like the free trial to semen retention, if you will. You know what I'm saying? NoFap is pretty much just not watching porn, but you still ejaculate. Semen retention is none of that whatsoever. Now, what happens over time is when you get into like a long streak, as some people in the community like to call it, like a streak, where you're just going and you just don't nut for a long time, you know, you are keeping in that sexual energy, and that sexual energy starts to fuel you. That's the masculine energy that you've been just expelling out into the world, a sock or a toilet, for no freaking reason. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is when you get on a long enough streak, I believe this is my theory with it, is that's when the semen within you has like matured, and that's what's called the glow in certain semen retention videos. It's called the glow, like how to get the glow. And basically it's like when you wait, like it's like 90 to 120 days, something like that. I referenced that in one of my other semen retention videos. Like within like 90 to 120 days, it's all different per person. Like that's when the semen matures, and you start to like get matured semen floating around through your cerebral fluid up to your brain, and that's what starts to like stimulate your whole body to work as like a masculine unit, if that makes sense. So, you know, like for example, like I've been complimented on my skin, where women in my office, they'd be like, wow, your skin is glowing. And it's like, yeah, it's like, now obviously I can't tell them like this because I'm at work, hey, by the way, I don't ejaculate. Like that's not something you can talk about at work. But it's like, that's just what it is. And like, it's like this is range from like the younger people in the office to older people. Like they just all notice that there's something different about me. And obviously they're not going to know what, but I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like I speak with a level of authority. I speak with, just knowing exactly what it is that I'm trying to talk about, and don't let the stutters fool you. I'm just like I'm trying to let my mouth catch up to my brain here. But yeah, like it's really an amazing thing. It opens up doors for you 100%. The things that you really want to go pursue, you're not afraid to go out there and get them. Fear and anxiety are gone. You know what I'm saying? And you don't fear working out in public. You don't care what people think about you. You don't care if people are going to disagree with, because you're trying to get to your goals, your desires. When you over here like busting those nuts every day, you know what I'm saying, your tank is empty all the time, and this is when you're more in your feminine state. Your semen is our masculine energy. It is literally the physical manifestation of our masculine energy, and you shooting it out. So when you shooting out all your masculine energy, you go from full to empty. And then that's when you get all self-conscious. That's when you have problems talking to women, talking to people in general, having meaningful conversations. That's when you're on empty. But then when you start to balance it back out, and you start to like refill that tank, then you start to feel like this real man, and you ain't scared of nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're not scared to just walk up to a woman and just say, hey, you have a very nice outfit. And you don't want nothing from her. You don't see her as a sexual object. You know what I'm saying? You tend to respect your women, and this is kind of like segueing into my one of my main points, is that you look at relationships differently. 100%, you look at relationships differently. And this is probably for people that have a lot of experience with relationships under their belt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to you here. Look back on all of your failed relationships. Hell, you might be in a bad one right now. And look at where you are failing. The main reason we're failing is because we're not being the leaders of our relationship. Society is telling us like, oh, men and women are equal. They should do this and that. And we are in our own respect. But what's interesting is that we are supposed to be on both sides of the pole, like polarity. You know what I'm saying? Think about it like this, right? Those tug of war ropes that you have with your dogs, like those type of things. Now imagine you just have a rope and you're trying to swing in that perfect circle with you and your wife. You're just trying to swing. If she's on your end, you're not swinging, you're not doing anything. But if you're both on opposite ends, you can actually spin, because you're holding yourself together. You're holding yourself with attention because you're at your pole, she's at her pole, and you're just like doing this dance of masculine and feminine energy. You see what I'm saying? But when you are lacking all of your masculine energy, she has to go into her masculine energy. And then she looks at you like, well, damn, if I'm able to do everything you're doing, what do you bring me? What do you provide me? You see what I'm saying? That's why it's our role as men to lead, not to control, but to lead. That's the difference. And that's what semen retention is going to put you on. You know, I look back in my, I've only been in 2, like, real relationships. And both of those relationships, I was not a leader. I did not lead. The first one I did, to be fair, the first relationship, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So, you gotta have that warm up. Then the second one, I had a perfect girl and everything, but I wasn't ready to lead. I wasn't masculine. I had too many, self-conscious things. Like, I was just like, oh, I can't do this, and blah, blah, blah. I had too many self-doubts. But all that shit's gone when you get on a really good streak. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just be like, wow, I see the world differently. You know what I'm saying? And everyone around you understands this. Like, you get respect from men. Women want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, business opportunities come your way. Inspiration to go out there and pursue everything that you want is like right there in your face. But we have to get out of this world where we just think it's okay to just be ejaculating. Who said that was the way? Oh, this is what we did. But half of us learned our sex through pornography. A lot of us, this is like, that's just what it is. It's like, oh, that's how I'm supposed to do this, and blah, blah, blah. That shit is unnatural. That's just like thwack, thwack, thwack all the time. It's like, that ain't the way this is supposed to be going. Like, when you get onto a very high level of this, like, sex becomes like supposed to be a bonding period. The people that you start to attract to you, especially if you're a man trying to attract women, like the quality of women start to level up because you yourself have this new energy. Don't just say, oh, I'm on semen retention, I could just sit here and wait for the women. No, because regardless, you're going to have to be doing something. But I do think the semen retention puts you on that. It gives you that push that it's like you don't really care about women like that. Like, and by care, I mean you don't care to like go out there and chase skirts and stuff. You don't care about that no more. If a woman comes your way and she like piques your interest, then of course, like go in and have the conversation, see what happens from it. You know what I'm saying? But if she's just a cute chick, but you just don't feel nothing from her, you just like, hey, okay, sweetie, have a good day, blah, blah, blah. And she's going to be looking at you like, did I just get turned down? And that's just the level you're going to be on. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, excuse me. It's like, but that's just the power of this. You are rediscovering your masculine energy. There's a book I'm reading that I got like the polarity thing and like the dance between the masculine and feminine energy. It's like how like the masculine in the relationship. It's like a black cover. I can't remember the author at this moment, but hopefully when I go home I'll just put it in the comments or something like that. It's an amazing book, and I feel like even women can learn something from it and think like, wow, this is what men are supposed to be doing. I like the way this sounds. Let me find a man that can do that. Semen retention, I feel like, puts you there halfway, like halfway to 70% there. But once you start to learn about how society's been pushing us down and like exploiting our sexual energy and all this type of stuff, you're gonna be like, wow, wait a minute, I don't like this shit. Nah, I'm on my grind now. Screw this. I don't need pornography. I don't need my Instagram hoes. I don't need Tinder. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that can wait. Let me go get my bag first. Let me go get my success first, and then I'm gonna come back. And on the way up, you might find yourself a very quality young lady that you don't want to just let go. You see what I'm saying? And that's just where I'm at right now. So that was just my quick story. Just semen retention. Every man should be on it, no matter what. My only thought that I'm still grappling with is it supposed to be permanent? You know what I'm saying? Is it supposed to be permanent? Because like you get the glow and you just don't want to let go of that. You know what I'm saying? And you start to understand what you have in your body, but then like, is it supposed to be forever? And there's like different sexual teachings in different, walks of life. Like the Tao, they say there's a certain frequency that you're supposed to be ejaculating. Like, of course, for younger men, it's higher than that, but an older man. And like, go do that research, because I don't want to give the false information, because I don't remember the numbers like that. But then like in the ancient Kemet, the ancient Egypt, which I subscribe a lot of my knowledge to, it's like they say that you're only supposed to really be ejaculating when you're trying to make a baby, when you're trying to make another god. You know what I'm saying? That's what their philosophy is. And maybe that's why they were all so powerful and they can make all these crazy, the pyramids and all that type of stuff. Who knows? So go do your own research. But do I think it's supposed to be permanent? I don't know. It's your life. Do what you want to do. But my thing is, while you're single, you damn Skippy ain't supposed to be like, you're supposed to be ejaculating. No way. Like, if you are single without a hope in sight, what are you doing masturbating? Go put your hand around a stack of money rather than your junk. Go put your hand around the doorknob to your brand new house, your brand new condo, whatever, your brand new car, the handle, then put that around your junk. Come on now. Get away from Pornhub, get away from Instagram and like looking at a bunch of these little creepy girls out here, and go get your dreams. Go get your hand around your dreams. All right. So this is my motivation for you. You know, if you have any questions about it, feel free to let me know. It's like I know there's a bunch of other things I could talk about here, but I just wanted to just give this quick update about semen retention and how beneficial it is for men. Till the next one.